Hi there Lightroomers and welcome. In this video we're going to be taking a look at how to import images directly from a hard drive. Now this is slightly different to how you would do it if you were importing from a camera or a card reader, and we'll look to that in another video. So without further ado, let's get on with it. My name's Ken Fisher and this is LiveLink Training. In this episode I want to show you how to import images that are already on the computer. So here we are, we've got a nice empty version of Lightroom to work with and there's no images in it at all. Let's just, for a moment, just go onto the desktop and we'll see here that I've got a folder which I've called Lessons. And in this folder there's lots of subfolders, and in these there are lots of images. So what I'm going to do is import these. Okay, so I'll just bring Lightroom back and we can see that at the moment Lightroom has no idea that those images are there. So we have to go through the import process to make it recognize the images. So what we're going to do, we'll go down to the big import button, or we could go up to File and Import Photos and Video, or you could use the keyboard shortcut Control Shift and I. Doesn't matter which you do, I'll just click it and that will bring up the import dialog. Now here, if we start at the right hand side, I'll just minimize these two. You'll see down at this bottom area here there is no destination, because we're not moving the files anywhere. We know exactly where they are on the computer. All we're doing is asking Lightroom to add them to the catalogue, and that's it. Over on this left hand side we've got to find the files. So here I need to navigate through my system onto my desktop until I find Lessons. And here are all those lesson files. So I'm going to start off with the folder called Lessons. We'll just go over and have a quick look at file handling. The previews that we're going to generate I normally leave to minimal. And then when you actually click on it to view it, it will generate a higher resolution image for you. I'm not going to bother at this point with the smart previews. I'll leave that ticked. I don't import suspected duplicates, so if you happen to have a duplicate it'll flag it up for you and tell you. And I'm not going to bother putting them into a collection at this point. And apply during import. You can apply lots of develop settings. It's unusual that I would do. Because there's, unless you were turning the whole thing into black and white or something like that. Metadata, I've got a metadata template that's set out for the correct year. And then keywords, I could put any generic keywords in there that I wanted. And then I click import. And what it's doing now, if you look up here at the top left hand side, it says import files at their current location. So all Lightroom's doing is creating a thumbnail image, what you see here, and then making a connection with where the actual image is on the hard drive. So that's how to do it when your file is on your computer. But what about when a file's on a camera or a card reader? Well, that's slightly different, and we're going to look at that in the very next video. Well, that's all for now, Lightroomers. I do hope you found that useful. If you did, please give me a thumbs up or leave me a comment under the video. And if you get a minute, please click that subscribe button. It does help me to build my Photoshop learning community. I'll see you in the very next video. Bye for now.